Hello everyone, welcome back to the new YouTube channel, Gaming Life 820. So we started up the new YouTube channel. The old one we're getting a lot of emails just off YouTube. It wasn't like off people or anything, just YouTube. Like saying people commented on your video, people liked or disliked your video. I'm not bothered, but yeah. I'm getting a lot of emails about that. This new YouTube account, that's all disabled, so it'll stop giving me emails. It'll stop giving me Google emails telling me who's liked it, who's disabled it, so you lot can email me a lot more clearly. My email is gaminglife820@gmail.com. So yeah, no spaces, no dots, no dashes, nothing like that, just gaminglife820@gmail.com. That's all it is. So yeah, my mate recently told me that his Xbox has been, it's been clogging up. Not like actually clogging up through all the mechanism, because I wouldn't be able to do all that. This is the #1 way that I know how to do. Obviously got my Xbox here. I've got two. This is the old one. I haven't been on this in freaking ages. I've got my other one upstairs. It's the exact same as this one, but this one's got like a couple of defaults on the inside system of it. Whereas the upstairs one, all wired up now, is completely fine. I've had that one for about 2 years now, so I'm sorted. I will be getting the next generation of it and whatnot. But yeah, so he told me that his disk tray has been clogging up, it can't read any games. So I'm going to be showing you 2 possible ways to clear that up and solve the problem. So way #1, removing your front disk panel. Removing this panel, there should be a lot of dust. Okay, a lot of dust means a lot of problems. Like reading a disc, it could actually harm the disc. Also, #1 fact actually, if your Xbox is reading a disc, it's just loading or it's in the middle of playing the game, do not tilt your Xbox to a different rotation. Take it out and then remove the disc, then tilt it, put it in, close it, then play the game again. Because if you tilt it, it's going to make a massive ring and it's most likely not going to be readable. So let's get down to it. First thing you're going to want to do, these are going to be 2-part videos. This is going to be part 1, removing the front panel. Second one, side panels. Right? Both these side panels will be completely removed. You'll be cleaning the inside of this. All you're going to need, your Xbox, and where the heck have I put it? Cloth. Just nice, normal cleaning cloth. Not bothered, just any of them. And your hands. That's all you're going to need. Well, obviously your face as well. You need to see what the heck you're doing. Just hang on, just let me remove my Xbox Live thing. I don't know why that's still in here. This is just a backup Xbox Live connector, just in case my other one breaks. I've got a backup just in case. So yeah, that's out of the way. I don't want to damage that. But yeah, so process #1, you're going to want to remove your hard drive from actually preventing this from getting harmed. So button in, remove your hard drive completely. Keep that out of the way, keep it safe. You do not want to be losing all your data if you're a bit of a gaming fan like me. Then, obviously this side you've got your button to to open up your disk tray. There's no hatch on this bit here. The hatch is at this bit, USB port. Around this side, there's a little clip here. See that little clip there? Right there. You're going to want to jab your finger right into that and you're really going to want to pull. Do not worry about breaking it. Just like, I would recommend putting your thumb inside the USB socket, finger on it, push up and pull away, and there you go. So that's your panel removed. As you can see, there is a lot of dust in that. Just inside the panel. That's just a lot of dust. So there's your panel. And then the inside of the Xbox panel itself, that's another story. There is a lot more dust. It might not look like it from the human eye, but obviously you can see right there, there's a lot of dust. But obviously not to the human eye, but the camera. There's a lot of dust in here. A lot more than the actual panel itself. So don't think it's your panel clogging up the entrance and exit, because it's not. Okay, it's the exact opposite thing. So obviously your panel, same thing. You know what to do. Cloth. You just want to clean this out perfectly. Obviously I've not been on this one in absolutely ages, so this one's going to require a lot of cleaning. But I'm just going to give it a nice brief clean down. You want to get the edges first. because if you get the edges, all the bits that you haven't got around the edges will just slide straight into the middle, or they'll fall off the side. Either one, then you just get all the straggling bits. Don't forget here, USB port, well, your memory card ports, USB port. You know, because I've got a wired controller now with LED changes. I've got green LEDs. I've got 3 controllers actually. I just bought 3 today. I bought a green LED one. But obviously these are all hollow, so you can see the circuit board and everything inside. But it's hard case plastic, so it won't smash that easily. They're practically supposed to be shatter resistant. So I bought a green one, a cyan blue one, and an orange one, because they are probably the best. So yeah, obviously back to this. You like this bit here mainly, where it clicks. This bit here, little black bit. That's where it presses into the button. That is the #1 bit you're going to want to clear. Because, well, not that bit, but this bit. Because that is the #1 thing that actually turns on your Xbox. So you're going to want to clear that out, nice and perfect. So yeah, we're going to try and do this before 8 minutes or something like that. But yeah, so around the disc, bloody entrance and exit. Outside as well, because you never know if the outside might clog it. Then just do this. Panel, pressure, not too much because you don't want to break anything. Move it over slightly, starting to rain. Pressure, move it over. Pressure, obviously the little dimple bit that turns on your Xbox. Grab it round and twist it, not too hard, not very hard, not slightly hard. Right? You just want to grab it nice and firmly. Done. Panel out the way. You do not want to keep it on the side for too long, dust will start coming back onto it. Same again here, clean it out, but be a lot more careful though with this one, because this one is your inside. It's a lot more complex. And if you break this, and you try to repair it yourself, you're going to be waiting for a long time. And literally, I mean a long time. So I mean, I'm getting a lot of dirt off this. That's a lot, so you now know what I'm talking about. This is a really hard thing, you see, like, if you can't get into certain places, just get one of the little edges, like that. Put it in, push it in, pull it out. There you go, I just got the dirt out. It's just a little couple more ragglers about. Every little bit of dirt is practically essential, because even the slightest little bit of dirt could wreck up your disc completely, and I know that from experience. So yeah, yada yada yada. I will be doing some Let's Plays actually, a bit of an update there. To the new channel. This is just to get things kicked off a little bit. Bloody rain's starting to make a lot of noise. Shut up! I don't believe in you. But oh well. Back to the topic. So yeah, this is actually looking really sparkly already. There's nothing like sell it bang. Now, do not use home appliances to actually use on your Xbox, because you will break it. And make sure that you do not do this whilst your Xbox is turned on or your power cables are connected, because if you do that and something goes wrong, it might set off a spark. It's going to go straight through your cables to your plug sockets. It's going to go absolute kablamo. Not good. In the eye there. So yeah, obviously don't forget to do what I just did there. Just give a little bit of a blow into it. It'll loosen the dirt, all the dust and whatnot. Not necessarily dirt, but dust. Obviously be careful what I just did, because I acted like a complete bell in there and just bloody, yeah, got a bit of dust inside my eye. Also, whilst you remove your hard drive, you might actually want to clean out your hard drive socket as well. That's not too much of a bad idea. So, there we go. Giving that a nice dust down. Inside the USB port itself, the connection port. Power with this socket. Just get inside those USB ports. Doesn't matter how hard you press inside the USB ports actually. As long as you don't like dint them, damage them. As long as you get your cloth in there, doesn't matter. So obviously this is actually going pretty well so far. You know, this is looking really clean, right? And voila. There you go. Nice, sparkly, and clean. Like I said, do not use any home appliances on it. It's not going to happen. There's going to be a big problem there. So after that, remember which way it goes on. You see that little circular bit? That's your power node. So you just simply slot that back on. Do not worry about like sliding it into a certain position, like slotting it on one end, pushing it over, slotting it on in certain directions. Just clip it on. That's all it does. Clipping it on. So just to remind you how to take it off, thumb in, push upwards, finger on the gap, and then very simply pull. And then there you go, panel off. Like I said, all nice and shiny. You can see that just reflection off the lights. Well, not lights, but panels. Clear for the conservatory. And clip in. Simple as that. So that's video 1 technically. Before I forget that, do not forget to connect up your hard drive, otherwise you're going to lose it. Simply place in, clip, slide it about just to see if it's loose or anything. If it is loose, very simply, button in, pull out, back it up, in, slam. Done. And then that's your 60GB hard drive or whatever hard drive that you've got reconnected. And that's your panel connected. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. It's been really appreciated. Thank you, and see you for the next part. Bye.